Alright.
Alright.
That's how I start the videos off. Hey guys, Cameron here from Team Fuck You. And today, we're going to be showing off my Gravekeeper's deck. If you're wondering why I'm not uploading my channels, because I can't upload videos anymore. So yeah, sucks ass, whatever. Anyway, go ahead and start out the deck. Run 3 Commandant. A lot of people like to run 2. I don't really understand why. I mean, I guess their argument is the fact that it evens itself out, which I don't really believe that, because I've run the deck for almost 2 years now. But the reason I run 3 is because if it ever does turn out to be dead when Necro Valley's on the field, this is a 2100 beater, and it lets me run over shit like Thunder King, which is a big problem in this deck. Alright, got 3 spies, like your main engine of the deck. Well, part of your main engine. You know, it lets you search out any Gravekeeper monster in your deck with 1500 or less attack. So you can get stuff like Recruiter, and we know Recruiter, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can search out any Gravekeeper monster in your deck with 1500 or less defense, so himself, and Commandant, you know, which allows you to search your Necro Valleys. It also allows you to search out the Descendant, which Descendant is like your main go-to guy in the deck. Really, he's one of my favorite cards of the deck because he allows you to pop anything on the field, including your field. I'm getting rid of a lot of back rows that can hurt this deck really bad, like Dimensional Prison, Pop a Starlight Road, which I mean really doesn't matter in this deck because it's more like a one-of pop in this deck. I don't really do multiple destroying unless it comes to my traps. But yeah, so that's really the main engine of the deck. It allows us to search everything out and makes everything really consistent. Now for some just regular Gravekeepers. These are more like tech Gravekeepers. I really consider this a staple in the deck, but most people consider it a tech nowadays. I know a lot of people don't like to run it. I run it because if my opponent has like big boss monsters on the field that I can't get rid of, say they have his Zen mains on the field that's lost all his material. When Necro Valley's on the field, he's a 2000 beater, and I can attack into the Zen main, switch into attack mode with his effect, destroy it. Or if it's Stardust, I can switch Stardust to defense and destroy it. Gravekeeper's Guard, like this deck has a really bad problem getting over like X-Seeds and stuff, so this just allows me to bounce him back. Plus, you know, when Necro's on the field, he's a 1500 attacker, and he's got 2400 defense. Attack a Fossil Dino. A lot of people take Malefic Stardust Dragons. I just like it because it locks down the field and I can blow up special summon monsters because this deck has a problem with that. He also bets out back row. Alright, for spells, got to run it through Necro Valley. Your main engine of the, your main, I guess, okay, you know, really, because this is the main engine of the deck.
I thought Spy was the main
I
engine.
know. I don't know. The deck, it just, everything flows together in the deck. It is not, there's no other deck that can run Necro Valley, so. Well, except for Malefics, but that doesn't really count. So anyway, Necro Valley pretty much shuts down the graveyard, and the only thing Necro Valley can't stop is your opponent from special summoning a monster like Treeborn Frog. If the monster special summons itself from the graveyard, so
you would have a fucking phone call.
So, if the monster special summons itself from the graveyard, like Plague Spreader Zombie, Treeborn Frog, it can't negate it, but it can negate like Monster Reborn, Call of the Haunted, stuff like that. It also your opponent cannot banish cards from their graveyard. Royal Tribute. This card wins games. As long as Necro Valley's on the field, you play that, you and your opponent have to ditch every monster in their hand to the graveyard. If you draw that first turn, more than likely you won. Unless you're playing against Dark Worlds. Alright, Gravekeeper Stale allows you to recycle your Gravekeeper monsters. Only 2, but it doesn't really matter. It also gets around Necro Valley because the text states so. Pot of Duality. There's always that chance of having a bad hand in any deck you play with. This allows the deck to flow a little better. I really wish this card was still at 3. I really never understood why they put it at 2, but
Card sucks.
Whatever. Dark Hole, Book of Moon. I don't run Monster Reborn because it conflicts with Necro Valley, and I really don't enjoy having dead cards in my hand.
Heavy Storm.
I run so many back rows that Heavy's just so pointless. Traps for my Solemns. Hate this fucking card, but it wins me games. Okay, 2-dimensional prison. That's standard shit.
Since when?
2 bottomless. A lot of people don't like bottomless anymore. I like that card still.
Trap hole.
Trap hole. 2 compulsory. Format staple. You need to be running this in your deck regardless of what you're playing with. Fiendish Chain. This card's starting to make a comeback. I know, like earlier in the format, a lot of decks a lot of people refused to run it under the assumption that it was a slow card. Which, if you're going to go by that logic, any trap card's a slow card. But I like the card because it prevents, like, say I'm playing against Rabbit, or say I'm playing against Dark World, or something like that. I can Fiendish Chain, whatever. like their rabbit, or I can finish chaining their tour guide. I can finish chaining their Geargy armor, and it stops it for a turn, and it allows me to set up. 2 torrential. This card just really punishes bad players that overextend when they don't need to. That's also how I run 2 Starlight Road.
So people play it on me.
So I run 2 Starlight Road. A lot of people really... I enjoy this card. I really do. I like it when my opponent goes, alright, I got advantage. I'm just going to wait for him to fucking attack me. Or 4 Starlight Road. But, yeah. Like, the Heavy Storm and stuff like that gives deck issues, so Starlight Road, need to run it. Now for my extra deck. Utopia Ray, standard stuff. Shockmaster, I can go Shockmaster. Popple Operative, Gem Knight Pearl, good beater. Zenmeister, stupid plays with Spy. Leviathan, Acid Golem, Zen Mains, 2 Stardust. That's the only one I got. And Chimera Tech.
Is that because you're siding Cybers?
Yeah, that's side deck Cybers.
Okay.
A lot of people will say that it's stupid to overlay in this deck, which it is. It's the extra deck's not here to create, to basically exceed whenever I want to. Because if that was the case, I could exceed every turn. It's here just in case. It's there if I need it. It's not always smart to overlay into a Shockmaster first turn, regardless of what you're playing with. It's not always smart to go into a Utopia when your opponent's got a field full of fuck you. But it's there if I need it. That's it for the deck, guys. I don't really care what you think about it. And see you guys later.
All right. Peace.